Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea Dinan. I am the founder of Live Simple Collective, an online community to learn about simple living and essentialism. Today's video is another part of my home series that I have created to teach you more about incorporating minimalism into your home and how to pick decor that really speaks to you while keeping that streamlined look. So today we're going to be talking about different ways that you can incorporate texture and depth into your minimalist aesthetic. As I mentioned in my first video of this series, I personally prefer to keep a pretty basic color palette with my home space. I do stick mostly to neutrals, so white, black, gray. I also really like natural wood and some pops of different blues, such as the chair that I'm sitting on right now. But there are different ways that you can really incorporate more depth into that color palette so that it's not just stark white everything. So you can still keep that neutral palette while bringing more texture in through certain pieces. So I'll show you some examples that I have in my own home. Here's a great example of having a white/cream colored pillow, and I put this on my couch, that has some texture, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's some metallic sequins in there that just give it a nice little look so that it's not just a plain white pillow. It does have some texture and some knitting and some stitching in there that give it a little oomph. This is a wall hanging that I've made. It's very simple, and you can hang this on your wall, create a little bit of texture on your white walls. I personally love white walls, but this gives you that dimension, so it breaks up the wall a little bit without making it a huge focal point. The next thing I love, I have several of these, are faux sheepskins. You can get these at IKEA for very cheap. I use one of these on my desk chair to make it a little bit cozy, a little bit soft. You can also put these on the floor instead of a big rug. It gives you some texture, and it's definitely nice to step on this first thing in the morning. Or you can even do like I did, and I have draped a similar faux sheepskin blanket behind my couch. Breaks things up again, gives you that softness, that texture, and I love it. So as you can tell, those were all kind of white or cream colored pieces that I have added to my already neutral palette, but they break things up, they give you that texture. Another great thing to do is to use plants to bring depth into your home. Now, I had a lot of plants when I moved into this apartment. You might have seen the video a while back where all of my plants died. I just don't get the sunlight in this apartment that I used to back on the East Coast. Go figure, I live in San Diego and all my plants died. So what I've had to do is I've had to go get artificial plants, but I have found some really great pieces that honestly look pretty realistic, and they add that depth and they give that nice rich green color that breaks things up beautifully. So one plant that I have, this is from Target. I love this. You can currently get this right now. When I am making this video, I will link to it below. It kind of resembles some of the plants that I had before, and I like the height that this gives because I just have this on my TV credenza. I have a mid-century modern credenza. It's a little bit big, and so I need a couple things on there to really break up all of the wood, and so I love having plants in there again. Since I don't have real plants anymore, this works perfectly, and I also love the copper. I've mentioned before that it's great to really have some pops of color, and I think especially with a more minimalist color palette, metallics are the way to go. Copper, rose gold, gold, bronze, I love all of it, and I have several pieces kind of mixed up throughout my home that again really add that depth while maintaining that streamlined look. And the last thing I'm going to share with you today are these eucalyptus leaves. Again, this is a faux plant. I got this at Michael's. I got several of these that I use in my room. While I of course prefer real plants over artificial, I have no choice. So that's it, guys. I hope that that was helpful and that's given you maybe a little inspiration, motivation, or some ideas are going through your mind now about what you can do to bring that depth and texture into your minimalist palette. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Shoot, one of the things I even made myself. So get creative, find what works for you, and start there. If you guys don't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Chelsea Dinan, where I am constantly posting about simple living and essentialism and how I bring those components into my home life. I love design, I'm really passionate about it, and so I want to be able to share that with you so that you know that becoming a minimalist or becoming an essentialist or simplifying your life does not mean you have to become boring. I'm really enjoying doing these home videos, so I'm sure there will be more. If this video is helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up as it really supports my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another video. Thank you so much for watching, it means the world to me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.